homemade farmhouse soup, Dale's Burgers, warm welcome, eat or take away. So you either go in or take them away. So more parking areas up here. So to Gothrop, which is that signpost back there as well, 3/4 of a mile, and Cowgill, 3/4 of a mile as well. Going this way. Must take you up and over. That old tractor parked outside here. There's quite a few campers here, but you can see it's still misty up on the hills, like, so it's not really clear. Not the best of weather to record. But I think the track goes up there, it bends round to the right, and you can see the grass track going up there to the left, so it must go up over to the top that way. Right, so I'll go back towards where the school is and then turn right and go that way, because there's like a kids playing area in a park in the inside. Then I'll come back through the houses, turn left, and then drop back down towards where the car is, and that'll be me quick walk around for the village of DENT. Hiya. Seasonal pitches available. High Lanning Farm, caravan and camping park. Got Wi-Fi. Alright, so I'm just keep my camera on there, I'll give you the telephone number. So obviously this must be called Lanning, because everything to do with the houses and shops and that is called Lanning. L-A-N-I-N-G, Lanning. Back to the chapel. Here's your opening time. Sunday here, 9:30 in the morning, there's a cafe on. 10:30 in the morning is the service led by Ben Maunder for all ages. Refreshments to follow. Everyone welcome. I've never been to in a church for years. I'm not a very religious person. I'm not really a strong believer in that side of things. Never have been, never will be. I think, like, looking back from being a young Ben, I just see religion as something to fight over. It's been a cause of wars for many, many years. But now that I know what I know, it's because obviously the globalists are the cause of wars deliberately. Have people fighting amongst ourselves instead of fighting them. That's what it's been all about. We've always found ways to try and divide us people, so we don't fight back to them. That's what they don't want. But we're all waking up now to the truth, so the worst nightmares coming to fruition now. Right, so past the more modern school again. It's called DENT, Church of England. What's that? VA Primary School. And this is the DENT Parish Council. I would imagine they'll just use this as like a community hall now, whereas before it would have been like like I say, the old school, the first original school that was in here, especially with the date of 1845. Right, so this is where I went up before to have a look around this area, and I went right at the top, had a walk through some of the houses and bungalows and that, and then I just turned left past the square, and then I came back out to where the post office is, and then walked back down to the car. Right, so this is the car park for the Sun Inn at the back here. Parking's for patrons only. So obviously, if you're going to be drinking in the pub, you can use the parking space. Oh, definitely wood burning smell. I'm getting wafts of it all the time. No admittance out of school hours except for DENT primary school children. So obviously that's the back of the school where they've got the little football, they've got basketball. It's the church bells chiming. Must be 9 o'clock. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a big house, that one there. Right, so last time I went up there to the top of the T-junction where there's a pathway that goes off up over the top of the hill, I think. So I went up there to explore that. There's a wooden marker post points through the fence, and you go up from that. But this is a children's play area as well in the metal railings here. So I just went past it last time, went onto the road, turned left and went back to the George and Dragon pub, then turned right and went back down towards the car. So the skies are like full of grey. But I looked at the weather to see if there was going to be that wet stuff coming down, and apparently not. So hopefully if I start to walk and go, start doing the waterfalls walk and not get caught out in a bucket of water coming down. A skinny gap here between the houses, and then you're back into the cobbled lanes. Now that's my biggest dread going to go driving along where I'm going now, because it's such a thin one lane. There's not lots of room for two vehicles to get past, so if any wide vehicles is coming, somebody's got to end up reversing. And you've got to try and reverse as far as you can to get into where there's a gateway or something, or a access road going into a house. It's a nightmare. Oh, boots on the wall here. Like I say, they've all got the little ornamental things outside the doors. Red telephone box, and here's where the stream runs through the whole of the village between the houses, and that goes down to where I've parked the car. If you look down here, Obviously it's running now because obviously we've had loads of rain down in Yorkshire as usual, so it's coming down from the hills, so once again it's flowing, whereas most of the time I come here it's completely dry, there's nothing. So DENT reading room at the telephone box. Oh, pardon me. DENT library link. There's loads of little alleyways between the houses, loads of them. Deals with health and fitness. Live your dream. Right, so I'll be driving along here soon when I go back to the car. Right, let him get past. Morrison's. Right, so that's to go around and go to the top, the houses at the top end, where that track goes off, up there, and up and over the top. What's that saying on the wooden marker post? Footpath, Flinter, Gill. And looks like an eighth of a mile or something, and Throssell Hall, quarter of a mile. Never heard of them, but obviously they're that way. It must be over the top of the valley, over the ridge. Alright, so there's another camping area here on the right. You see the camper vans going up the hill in the grassed area. So this is where I'm going to be driving along. It's called Deepdale, and then I'm going to be turning right and going up and up and up and up around S-bend after S-bend. And like I say, you've got to keep pulling over and open the gates and drive through them. Right, so it's starting to get a bit bright over there. Morning.
Morning. I think it's going to rain, you know.
It's going to try later on, but it's brightening up just there.
Yeah, it wasn't forecast rain, was it?
Well, I've checked the weather and it's supposed to be going to be no rain today.
Yeah.
But if it does, it's going to be around about 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
But it's only going to be spotting.
Yeah.
But you living here, you must be used to it.
Oh, we are.
Doesn't rain, yeah.
Of course not. Every time I come through from South Shields, where I live, to come to Yorkshire, I always get bloody soaking wet. Guaranteed.
You always bring your waterproof with you.
Yeah, you do need good waterproof.
Yeah. Well, I'm going along to do the Ingleton waterfall trails now.
Alright.
And that's the next bloody problem that I've got when you're going along Deepdale there. It's just so thin. If there's tractors coming along, there's nowhere to go. So somebody's got to reverse miles up to find a passing place.
Yeah.
The same as the main bottom road coming along.
It's the first thing you learn when you live up here, is you've got to be good at reversing.
Oh, yes.
Stay off road. That's what my dad taught me anyway. He says if you can't reverse, don't bother going up road.
You have to drive better backwards than forwards.
Well, you end up an expert, I suppose.
There's a lot down. But there is. I think I've met a few this last week.
I mean, I come over Cole Road from Garsdale Health Station.
Yeah.
Misty as hell, I couldn't see a bloody bat. You can't see the road in front of you, but
It is a bit of a bind when you don't have any cat's eyes. You don't realise how much you use them, do you? Until you don't.
do you happen to know why the main road that goes along, will take you to the 6255 is closed off? You know, when you go past where you go to the left onto Cole Road,
Yeah.
you normally go straight ahead and over that little bridge, but it says road closed, so do you happen to know why it's closed?
Landslide.
Ah, right, okay.
About a year and a half ago.
They still haven't getting around to fix it.
Because it's on the bit that on the steep declining to
Right, okay.
riverbank.
Aye.
They said they couldn't do it, but I think a lady who lives up there and she's got the land round it. She's asked if they can take the road up into her field to go around.
All right.
So they are. Hopefully into early next
Fingers
year. we
crossed.
should have a better way
Well,
out.
then, enjoy your day anyway. Bye bye now. Right, I forgot to point out that big stone ahead there with a gold painted name in it. It's Adam Sedgwick, and the date he was around here. I'll just put that on video before I turn right and go back to the car. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick walk through the village of DENT. And I'm back to the pub here on the corner, so I'll be coming up here and doing a sharp left turn to go back along there in a moment when I come up the bank here. Right, so back down past the post office. I'm just thinking now, with it being Sunday, I think it'll be not open till late. But the people who run it, I think, actually live in it. It's a household as well as a shop, because you can see through the back where they go in their own kitchen out of the back or something. But I just laugh at the size of that bank. It's only big enough for like 2 or 3 people to stand in the doorway. But that little cottage there, called Church View, it's got a stone plaque there. More little cuts to go through. Right. Right, so if it wasn't so misty, you'd have beautiful views right up to the top of the ridge there, where it goes right over the top. So these are some of the things: kindling, logs, firelighters, matches, Christmas cards, wrapping paper. And there's your opening times there now for the Christmas period. Christmas Eve, 8:30 till 1. Christmas Day closed, obviously. Boxing Day closed. Then back open Saturday the 27th of December, 10 till 1. So it's like a local grocery store and a post office at the same time, I think. Right, so back down the car and drive up here, then do that sharp left turn at the George and Dragon pub. Then I'm going to be going halfway along, starting to go towards, it's called DENT Dale, what's it called, man? I've just said the word, Deep Dale, that's it, Deep Dale at first, and then I'm going to pass a waterfall called, it's on the gas tack beck, so I'll stop at that to have a look at that before I start going up and up and up and up and up the banks. So hopefully, with it being early Sunday morning, I mightn't run into much traffic coming my way, so I can get past without any hassle, because normally it's a nightmare. But you can see all the road closed signs warning people that you can't get along that way. So I think what they've got to do is go that way towards Sedbergh, get on the A638 and go up that way, back towards Kirkby Stephen. I think that's the only way you can do it. So I used to have a Saab 9.3 black estate car, 2008 it was. Right, so there's that water coming down where I've just pointed out, between the houses up there, and it's coming down here, going underneath the road here, and then it continues here, down here. And there it goes. And this little bridge takes you across it, and the locals go down that way and head down towards the main river at the bottom there and walk their dogs along the river. Right, I'm going to have a quick whisk before I continue along. So I'll just get off the main road, have a quick whisk. Water into water. Right, so that's looking back over to the church. It's a beautiful church, it's quite a big church as well. And like I say, there's pathways going through it each direction, and there's little cuts through the houses as well at the far corner. We can cut through past the gravestones and stuff. Right, let's get back into the car and drive up here. So you've got to crawl along because there's obviously all kinds of people walking along with their dogs, and yeah, and that's why they've dropped the speed limit down there, 20 miles an hour, going up the hill there and around that corner. So I'll be just driving nice and slowly up round there and start going along Deepdale. Thornton Lane is the name of the lane where I go right along the far side, and then there's a turnaround point where there's a farmer's access road leading up and over towards the start of the waterfalls walk. So that's where I'll be parking up as usual and setting up my time lapse, which is going there now. Right, so I'll stop that now and then start it up again when I park up at Deepdale, Thornton Lane. Right, keys out, ready, unlock. So the car wasn't locking earlier on there, I couldn't understand why. I had left this door slightly ajar, that's why. Right. Oh, right, so I need to turn this off. I can never turn this off straight away. Oh yeah. That's it. Right. Claggy mud. That's it. Still quite nippy, I feel cold. Right, let's stop recording and drive up here and go on my journey.